I just basically wanted to show y'all what was really going on behind the curtains because none of these actors, they're not going to tell y'all what's really going on. You know, I see how the system works. When you connect and be in tune, you see what's going on. And, you know, all I wanted to do was to share and enhance souls. That's basically all I wanted to do. I don't want, you know, none of y'all earthlings to, you know, follow me. I don't want that. I don't want the illusion spotlight. I don't want this whack fame. I don't want none of that. I see what's going on. You know, it's like whenever you come out that portal, it's like you come into the programming. You know, you're forced to go to the illusion school, the school, and you get programmed and they teach you how to cast spells and connect with certain things, show y'all a certain way how to do math, and you know they lying about the math. They, you know, the negative shadows want y'all on the system, and I talked about that, like on the system where they can control you while they on another different advanced system. You know, you take tests about lies, nothing but lies. So whenever you connect with the lies and taking tests in school, you're basically on that frequency. Of course you're gonna lie, you know, but you was programmed into nothing but lies. You know, and it's like now, like the things are shifting. Things are shifting. There's many distractions, and you know I talked about this many illusion years ago. Now everything is like coming out. Yeah, I get frustrated because I say to myself, y'all don't see what's going on. This been going on for decades. You know, about the history and the programming. You know, and the lies, and then certain individuals that's connected to the society groups, and then they make the fake stories like something happened to these actors, you know, saying that they got beat by police or shot by them, and then they turn around and make movies just putting this stuff in your face, and you know they use the numbers, you know, the shape-shifting numbers, and play y'all, and y'all don't see that. You know, selling, you know, shirts and stuff, and putting these victims, you know, in video games, and the actors, you know, although they talking in codes, well, I just wanted y'all to see what was really going on. You know, like, whenever it comes to certain movies, they lie about the bios, about, you know, certain individuals if they so-called deceased, because some of them, they're not dead. They're just in other realms, or they got their subconscious transferred into another body. And basically what's going on is, you know, the negative shadow using y'all's DNA, because like I said, there's certain wombs that's opening up that's connected to certain vessels, and they're trying to transfer it into the new bodies, and it's not working. So, of course, they want to keep y'all connected to the machines so they can use y'all's energy, because they can't connect to the new sun rays and energies and stuff like that. You know, and some of y'all feel my signals. You know, y'all feel my signals, and there's going to be many more distractions. This illusion, you know, is basically getting ready to get destroyed because there's so much going on. You know, like I said, that's messed up. You know how everything is basically a lie, and then and you know, like I said, y'all don't see that, but some of y'all into a spell. So you know, what can you really say? What can you really say? And there's a lot of stuff going on. You know, there's a lot of stuff going on. You know, how come y'all don't question nothing like the Antarctica? And I talked about this before, and how certain buildings line up to connect with certain energy. But now the dinosaurs basically getting destroyed. Certain trees are at war with each other because there's portals inside the trees. And certain giants, you know, there's a spiritual warfare going on. It's so much stuff going on. Like, there's many distractions, and certain distractions can follow y'all into realms if y'all connected to religion or the lies. You know, it's like when you're on a high frequency, you basically just sit back and just like look at things. Certain wombs are opening up in the planet. Certain energy is connecting with certain vessels. And of course, the negative shadows and the negative forces, they know about this. They know about this. So there's many distractions. Certain things they can't connect with no more. That's the reason why they want to destroy the old system, trying to trick certain things, but that's not getting ready to happen again, you know. And whenever it comes to, you know, the Masonic buildings and the churches and Hollywood and, you know, where the news at, certain buildings like line up, connect to, you know, certain things. It connects to certain things that control y'all energy and frequency. How come you think there's a bunch of churches and stuff on every corner in Masonic Lodge and, you know, in certain areas? Y'all basically giving your soul and saying certain verses with curses. And you don't even know it. And all I want to do is just show y'all and let y'all see what's really going on. But some people can't handle my signals. It's too deep. There's a lot of stuff that some of y'all can't even see. Of course, it's been shoved in your face and you got played on so many different levels. Of course, we know everything is scripted on inside the cube box and the illusion portals, of course. You know, especially whenever it comes to the audience, and I talked about this, you know, a while ago. Like, I was saying that in the audience, there's nothing but society groups, Freemasons, probably Shriners, Zionists, Jews, and them, and they probably sit in the audience scouting. And like I said, there's women that's running certain society groups that's controlling certain things. Y'all think it's just only man and man this, man that mess up certain things. There's some women that got a lot of pull that's running certain men, you know, so it's like y'all go for anything. You know, y'all go for anything. Gender wars, you know, I talked about that already. I ain't gonna get all into that. But, you know, just like, you know, like the Wizard of Oz. Some of y'all didn't get that, you know, and I got it. And one of my listeners was basically, you know, my apologies, y'all. One of my listeners was like, you know, even saying something about certain people probably don't get the Wizard of Oz. They love to comment. And I'm like, yeah, I know, I got it, but like the great Wiz, that basically
Nothing will stand in our way. I will finish.
They basically put in y'all's face like the great Wiz, like this illusion god that y'all look up to. When she was like, "Oh, I got to get to the great Wiz, I got to get to the great Wiz," and this and that, you get your where was it, your brain, your heart, and all of that stuff. I know what all of that mean, but what the point that I'm trying to make, when she finally get to the great Wiz, it was a big giant head, and I watched both. I think it was the Wiz and the Eyes or whatever. I watched both of them. The one with Diana Ross and the black and white Wizard of Oz. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's the Eyes or no, the Wiz. The Wiz. My apology. The Wiz, and then you had the Wizard of Oz. And whenever Diana Ross walked back there, she seen like I said, a big giant head, and when she seen a big giant head, the so-called Wiz was scaring, the Michael Jackson, the Scarecrow, the Lion, the Tin Man, and then she went behind basically the curtain, and she was like, "Well, you just nothing but a man." And some didn't get that, and it's like they put it in your face, and that's this illusionary God. It's basically, the man and the women running things. That's connected to the negative shadows. And y'all don't see that. It ain't just man. Everybody like, oh man, this, man, that. Like I said, who created the physical body? And then you got other beings creating other things that look like humans. They got both parts, but I ain't getting into that either. But I just wanted to connect with y'all and let y'all know basically what was going on. Like none of these actors, like I said, they're not going to tell y'all. They're basically programming y'all and doing certain things with your DNA. They're not going to tell y'all what's going on. They'll tell y'all what you want to hear. And they're not doing a damn thing for y'all. And your soul's still struggling. Because you connect with this mess. Your soul's struggling. The society groups and some of y'all earthlings, y'all merged together and you had the planet off balance. But like I said, new wombs open up and energy coming through, and everything is really about to come out. You got certain individuals telling on this. So, like, the system basically went for us. That's nothing but a lie. You have to know certain laws, or certain individuals get off. It's like when you get on a certain level, in order to be successful, you got to connect with the negative shadows. Like, for example, if one of y'all go out here or hit the lottery or come into a lot of money or whatever, and you don't connect with them, they hit you with conspiracy. And that's messed up on so many levels. That's messed up. But you can control your energy. You can take control of that will. You can will your energy and be on balance. You don't have to deal with this mess that's going on. So just make sure y'all turn your notification on. Alright, see if I'm upload a video, because you already know how YouTube do it. What? Did somebody say something?